Namaskar, heartiest wishes of 72nd Republic Day to all our viewers. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, 72nd Republic Day of India celebrated by Rourkela Steel Plant with patriotic fervour. And 24 executives of Rourkela Steel Plant conferred with the prestigious Jawahar Award. And now the news in detail. The 72nd Republic Day of India was celebrated with patriotic fervour by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP on 26th January in a function organised at the Administrative Block Complex of the steel plant. Mr. Deepak Chattaraj, CEO RSP, unfurled the national flag and took the salute of the CISF contingent. The function was organised with official decorum in strict compliance to the government guidelines pertaining to COVID-19. It is worth mentioning here that as per the advisory of the central and state governments, to avoid congregation of large number of people, this year the Republic Day celebrations were organised at the administrative block of RSP instead of Ispat Stadium Sector 6 and Mini Stadium Sector 22. In his address, Mr. Deepak Chattaraj extended greetings and good wishes to each and every Rourkelite for the Republic Day and elaborated about the significance of the day. On 26 January 1950, the Constitution of India was adopted and our nation became a sovereign republic. Since that red letter day, our country has grown to become world's largest and one of its most vibrant democracies. India has now become a shining example for all developing countries and is treated with a newfound respect by the major powers. Our constitution has served as a beacon for our democracy, establishing the rule of law and the supremacy of the people, he said. The CEO elaborated about the momentous journey of the company and its immense contributions in nation building. Applauding the grit and perseverance of the RSP collective, who braved the toughest challenge of the COVID-19 pandemic in tandem with the country, Mr. Chattaraj said, the true secret to success is the ability to embrace adversity as a chance to change ourselves and our situation. RSP recorded best ever Q2 and Q3 production performance ever and established a trail of success that is continuing unabated. This was achieved through a meticulously planned, deliberate and sustained effort aimed at enabling RSP Collective to discover and rediscover its true potential. RSP Collective is scripting history in every sphere of activity. Records are being made to be broken within a short interval. Mr. Chattaraj also emphasized upon safety and urged all to make every effort to achieve the goal of producing accident-free steel. He also elaborated on various initiatives of the steel plant in the area of energy, environment and quality. The CEO presented Jawahar Awards to 24 executives for the year 2020 who received the award along with their spouses. Amongst others, the program was attended by Mrs. Raka Chattaraj, President Deepika Mahila Sangati DMS, Mr. Rajveer Singh ED PNA, Mr. Pankaj Kumar ED Projects with the additional responsibility of ED Works, Mrs. Sumanlata and Mrs. Kiran Sinha, both Vice Presidents of DMS, Mr. Praveen Nigam CGM FNA, Dr. BK Hota CMO MNHS and Dr. Shikhar Sahai DIG CISF. Mr. Anil Kumar Malik of Coal Rolling Mill and Ms. Kavita Bisoi, Deputy Manager Refractory, anchored the program. The prestigious Jawahar Award was conferred on 24 executives of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP, this year for outstanding work done by them in their area of work, contributing towards improvement in production, productivity, maintenance, services, quality, cost reduction and safety. Mr. Deepak Chattaraj, CEO RSP, presented the coveted awards to the winners during the Republic Day celebrations held within the plant premises on 26 January. Each of the executives was presented with a cash award of Rs 10,000, a gift voucher and a merit certificate. The prestigious award has been backed by Mr. Srinivasulu Kunigari, GM Cocovins, Mr. Anugraha Ekkar, DGM in charge SP3, Mr. Sumit Kumar, GM Blast Furnaces, Mr. Shiv Kumar Sharma, GM Blast Furnace, Mr. T.K. Krishna Kumar, GM SMS2, Mr. Satyabadi Mahapatra, GM SMS2, Mr. Yashwant Kumar Roy, GM Plate Mill, Mr. Kartikeya Behra, GM in charge Roll Shop, Mr. Gurminder Singh, GM in charge Pipe Plant, Mr. Dhirendra Mahapatra, DGMC and IT, Mr. Karnail Singh Virdi, GM CPP1, Mr. Sharad Chandra Patra, GM Instrumentation, Mr. Prashant Tripathi, GM Traffic and Raw Material, Mr. T.P. Shiv Shankar, GM CEO Secretariat, Ms. Rajashri Banerjee, GM in charge HRD, Mr. Pranab Prasad Mahapatra, GM in charge Law, Mr. Birendra Kullu, GM in charge Personal Works, Mr. Pradipta Kumar Mandhata, Manager Town Engineering Civil, Mr. Prafulla Kumar Das, GM in charge Town Services, Mr. Manash Mahanti, Senior Manager Marketing, Mr. C.H. Nikunja Kishore Nanda, GM FNA, Mr. Praful Bhale, GM in charge FNA Projects, and Dr. Jayanta Kumar Acharya, Additional CMO Medical. And thanks. That's all for now. Namaskar.